Texas War of Independence. During the early to mid-19th century, a lot of the great American territorial advances began to occur, establishing what we know as our country today. Every event from the Louisiana Purchase to the Great Migration of Manifest Destiny played a significant role in the geographical boundaries of what is identified as the United States of America. But like all these events, they share a similar underlying theme of large purchases and bloodshed. One of the heavily noted events in American history that was unhappily settled between two countries would be the Texas War of Independence. Beginning in 1835, the colonial immigrants from the east that settled in Mexican province of Texas began to grow in a population size while also growing impatient. There would be years passing by that were full of on and off quarrels between the centralist Mexican government and the Texan people. The root of frustration from the Texan people was centered around the major three factors. 1. Texans didn't want to learn Spanish. 2. Texans didn't want to convert to Roman Catholicism, making their marriages invalid to the Mexican government. And lastly, 3. The Texans had a cannon that belonged to the Mexican government. These quarrels would result in rebellion, which would eventually turn into war. As the Texans declared their independence, President Antonio Lopez de Santa Anna vowed to retake Texas back for him and his people. Santa Anna took his army into Texas to ambush the Texans and outnumber them and defeating them, where Texans would live by the great words of William B. Travis, victory or death. This ambush was known as the Alamo. General Sam Houston took his army and several Texans with him to the border of Louisiana as a fleeing tactic that is formally known as the Runaway Scrape. There, he developed a strategy for his men through hard training, only to ambush Santa Anna and his army when they least expected it. This ambush was known as the Battle of San Jacinto. As the fight resulted in a victory for Sam Houston and the Texans, they then claimed their independence as the Republic of Texas.